Right. I think we are going. All right, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. We're getting a late start, but nonetheless, welcome to the webinar. So on today, we are going to talk a little bit about Iceland. So I just got back. Well, not just. I spent a week or so in Iceland last week, and it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's definitely one for the books. But I will say, I've been to several countries. I will say that Iceland, hands down, has been the most expensive
You're
trip that I've
very
ever had.
low.
Okay. Any better?
Yes.
All right, I'll talk a little bit louder. Iceland, hands down, has been one of the most expensive trips that I have ever had to prepare for. So, you'll go to YouTube and watch all kind of videos, I would say maybe they're lying about the food is nasty, but as far as how expensive Iceland is and the clothing and things that you need to prepare for the cold, y'all, they not lying. It was cold. It was in the negative when we were there. I believe it was like -1 or something like that Celsius. I haven't even converted it yet. I said I didn't want to know. But it was like -1, and it went a little bit lower than that at sometimes. But when I tell you guys, it was so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So what I want to accomplish today, I want to, I guess, kind of sort of walk you through my tour. While I was there, I did see several properties. Y'all, I have a problem I have a problem with going to a whole destination and not seeing properties. I don't know, but I mean, I just had to see all of these properties because you may see some suppliers, and they may have the properties and stuff there, but I want to see with my own two eyes what these properties look like, because some of them, the pictures online may look great, but I wanted to know for myself. And so I guess that's what we'll do first. Let me see. I'm gonna look up, share with you guys on the screen, and we'll talk about best time to see Northern Lights and stuff like that. I have this all pulled up here. It's not a slideshow or anything like that. I'm just going to be sharing a few different pages. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to start sharing. You guys let me know when you guys can see it. And I will say, while we were there, I did try to see the Northern Lights twice. If you guys are planning a client trip and they want to see the Northern Lights, I would highly suggest planning the Northern Lights trip earlier in their stay. So like literally maybe the next day after they get there, plan it, because if they miss it or can't see it, they will always have the opportunity to go again, versus if you plan it later on in the trip or like the last day or something like that, they don't see it, hey, they don't see it. Okay, so I'm getting ready to share. Okay. Can you guys see my screen yet?
No, we're still seeing you.
Okay. All right, let me reshare. All right. Anything now?
It's coming.
It's there.
All right, perfect. So I think it's my internet, but nonetheless, I'm over here on the website of Reykjavik Excursions. I'm going to refresh so you guys can see the logo. So if you guys are wondering about tours and stuff like that, I found that when we were in Iceland, there's so many different travel suppliers that were there, and I pretty much chose Reykjavik Excursions because we have an account with them, and so I believe the commission is either 12% or 14% commission. I'll look back in the account and let you guys know, but I booked everything. Through my back end for Reykjavik Excursions. If you guys are booking through Reykjavik Excursions, they're similar to another supplier where once the trip is done, you guys kind of have to send a spreadsheet of what you booked, and then we got to send them the invoice. It's weird, but hey, that's how it works, okay? So over here, I was just searching best time to, just so you guys can see with your own eyes, best time to see Iceland. The Northern Lights. And so I was super excited when I saw this before we went, because it was saying that December, January is supposed to be one of the best times. Like I said, we didn't have really good luck when we went the first time, but the second time that we went, we saw the Northern Lights, but it was the night vision on the camera caught it better than my eyes. Like when I go back to Iceland, and it was at a level 2 when we went. In Iceland, they have if you just Google Northern Lights in Iceland, there's a meteorologist site that will come up, and it will actually tell you if there's cloud cover, how much cloud cover it is, and it'll tell you whether the Northern Lights are at a level 0 or level 9. It's like 0 to 9. And so when we saw them, they were at a level 2. Okay. So let's see over here. So over here, it was saying that the best month to see the Northern Lights in Iceland is December, when it's the nights are longest and darkest. Okay. Speaking of darkest, y'all, in December, when I was there, the sun came up at about 11 a.m. and that sun was down about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So you have a short window. I heard that the best time to go and have almost a normal day was around September, when days are longest. All right. So over here was saying that the best time to see the Northern Lights I had read it was in December, January. Where did I see it at? December. Let's see. All right. Come on, what are the Northern Lights? All right, right here. Best moments in winter are the months of November, December, and January, the very darkest months of the year. All right, so that's it. It's cold. It's cold year round in Iceland. I mean, it's Iceland. So some people may think they have a summer, but yeah, not in Iceland. So all times throughout the year, you're gonna need a sweater or a jacket. So that's something to remind your clients of. Speaking of clothing and jackets and stuff like that, y'all, like I said, it was the most expensive trip that I've ever in my life had to prepare for. And I'll tell you why. So when you're in Iceland, it's going to be snowy, it could be windy, it could be rainy one day. It can all happen within 1 hour. So any and everything that you or your client are wearing or choosing to wear to Iceland, it must be waterproof. It must be windproof, and I would highly recommend it be fleece. Iceland is not one of those places where you can get by with cheap clothing. I'm all for saving some money, and I would have loved to go to Walmart. Trust me, I would have loved to go to Walmart to get me some leggings and some jeans and stuff. But no, it was not going to cut it. And I honestly thought that they were lying on YouTube and stuff until I got there. They're not lying. They are not lying. So if you're recommending any clothing and things for clients, make sure it's waterproof at least, water resistant at least. Okay. I chose to get some snow pants and stuff like that. In all honesty, y'all, I never wore them. I never wore them because I feel like they were too bulky. So what I did do, I got some water resistant fleece tights, and I kind of doubled it up, and I survived, you guys. Even though it was cold in Iceland, I do not remember it being overly cold, which was super, super surprising because we had on 3 layers of clothing. We had on 3 layers of clothing, and let me see. Can y'all see me? Is the background still on?
No.
We had, y'all can't see?
No.
Okay, let me see. Do y'all want to see my Amazon cart for Iceland? Anybody?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm about to tell y'all. I was like,
listen, I'm getting cold listening to you. I can't.
I kid you not, it was cold. It was cold. It was very cold there. But we had on 3 layers. That was what I was told from YouTube. So I decided to listen to the YouTubers. And my bottom layer, of course, you have your normal, undies and stuff on. But I had on, what's some things called? Thermals. Your first layer is your thermal. Your second layer is your your sweater or your shirt or whatever have you, and then your third layer is your jacket, your water resistant jacket. All right. So I'm about to share my screen just to show y'all. Like, yeah, it was interesting. All right, let me see. Oh, and I bought hand warmers. Whenever we go to the winter areas, I always do buy hand warmers, and they served us well. But I think I did a video. The one thing that I will, if I go back to Iceland, I will remember is to make sure my gloves are not those gloves from Amazon. Well, I can't say gloves from Amazon. Make sure that your gloves, the finger thing actually works, because I actually bought some from Amazon under the impression that they would work, and it didn't. And I honestly did not check these things out. I did not check them out until I got there. And that was the coldest part. My hands were cold. Everything else was nice and warm. In fact, I had to take off some clothes at some time. All right, this is not working, but we're gonna keep it going. But like I said, okay, I'm not gonna share Amazon. That's not working. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna log into Delta, and after I do like a day by day of what we did, I'm gonna go ahead and log into Delta, and I'm gonna start showing you guys some of the hotels. Okay, so day one, we took our flight out of Boston. We flew direct on Iceland Air, and it was all right. It was all right. I don't know. It was okay. It was okay. I'm just gonna say it's okay. It's not the best best airline that I've ever been on. It was okay. It got us there, and we survived. But it was like 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours from Boston, Iceland. And when we arrived in Iceland, it was 6:15 a.m. So I had decided early on that I was going to go to the Blue Lagoon as soon as we got there. Sounds crazy? Yeah, I know. But if y'all ever go, I say do it. Do it. If you ever send clients, I say do it, because not only are the hotels, most hotels, they're not going to just let you check in. You're going to have to wait until like 2:30, 3 o'clock anyways. So I thought that I would be super tired because we're fresh off the airplane, but you guys, I was not, and Isabella was not super tired either. So as soon as we got there, get through customs and all that, no special visa or anything like that needed to get all the way through. But once we did get in there, I purchased the fly bus I purchased Reykjavik Excursions. They have the Blue Lagoon. It's called Blue Lagoon from the airport. So I purchased that, pre-purchased that in advance. We went with 6:15. They were already there. The whole stand is right there. You walk out, they look you up, and then they say, okay, wait here. And then when the bus is ready, they say, okay, we'll go put you on the bus. The bus ride from the airport to Blue Lagoon, maybe 30, 40 minutes. And it was dark, like pitch black. And it was, by the time we left, it was 8 o'clock, pitch black. And so we got to the Blue Lagoon, checked in. Y'all, we were one of the first people there. If you ever, or you want one of your clients to be one of the first people there, I say go early, because it does get really, really busy at the Blue Lagoon. So we got there, maybe a few people in line. We checked in. If you guys are traveling with kids, it may say kids are free, which is good. Kids are free. But one thing maybe you should be aware of, or maybe make your clients aware of, yes, even though kids are free, you got to remember that kids do not get a free bathrobe. The robe that you put on, well, you do not get the kids don't get a free robe. They get maybe they get like one free face mask, but they don't get a robe. So maybe if your client is choosing to have the free for the child, to have them bring a robe, or just get a package. I don't know. But the package that came with mine, it came with the robe, and the robes are a decent size. I thought that, I was like, y'all got a robe that's gonna fit me comfortably. They're like, oh yeah. But if you got anybody that's plus size, the robes do fit perfectly. I thought, because every country is different. Mine came with 3 masks, and it came with 3 drinks. 3 masks, 3 drinks, a robe, and pretty much unlimited stay at the Blue Lagoon. We had a ball.
Are you saying
when we went in,
like a mask
go ahead.
or like a mask, beauty mask? What are you saying?
It's a beauty mask. Did anybody?
Okay.
Y'all want? I'll show y'all the pictures. Towards the end, it was a beauty mask, like a, you know, the mask you put on your face, like, you know, the cream stuff.
Like a facial.
Like the facial one. So
Okay.
you get 3 of them, and then the kids get only one specific one that's supposed to be okay for their skin. And so we chose not to get ours as soon as we got there. So as soon as we got there, we got out in the water about 9 o'clock. I remember it was like 9:13, still pitch black, but the water felt so good, y'all. I feel like the warmest bath I've ever taken. And it was just, you could see like the snow-capped mountains. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back. I really wish I had time to go back, but it was such a beautiful experience. Kids, Isabella's 9 years old. She was able to walk alongside with me and not have the water be so deep, but you know, it did get, I'm 5'2", and so she's like a little bit shorter than me, so she was still able to just, you know, she was on her tippy toes actually. She was on her tippy toes, but she still was good. So if you got younger kids, the youngest to go into the Blue Lagoon is 2 years old. 2 years old, 2 years old and up, and they have the floaties, the little orange floaties that go on your arm. They do have floaties that the kids have to put on, and there is not a kids area at the Blue Lagoon. All water's the same, okay, same level, around about the same level. But it was super nice. We waited until about the sun came up, which was around about, I'm lying, the sun came up around, it was like 10:30ish, around 10:30ish. We waited until the sun came up to start getting our drinks and stuff, because we wanted to make sure we got really cute pictures. But the drinks, they have like smoothies and stuff out there. They have alcohol galore out there, and it's all included in the drink package, but it's still a minimum of 3. So Isabella didn't get a drink, so I gave her one of my drinks, and I got 2. I got some smoothie stuff. I forgot what I got, but it was like more like a on the smoothie end. And then there's like a beach area where you can, instead of being so deep, you can actually go sit. You can go sit over in the shallow area and just chill. And then there's a lot of places throughout the lagoon where you can just, it's like a bench underwater. You walk up to it and you kind of like feel, and you could just sit there and, you know, just relax. And we stayed out there until about 1 o'clock. Well, actually, we stayed at the Blue Lagoon, inside the lagoon, until about 12. I cannot believe we stayed out there that long, but it was really nice. We took pictures. They had the waterfall out there. It was really nice. When I take a group back there, yeah, we going to the Blue Lagoon like as soon as we land. I don't care. Like that's what we're gonna do. Like that's making really good use of a day. So like I said, we got out the water around about 12. Oh, I skipped the whole important part, y'all. Before you get in the Blue Lagoon, you got to take a bath, like a real bath. You can't just put your bathing suit on and think ain't nobody watching. No, they watching you. You got to go take a bath. Like you got to take your bathing suit off and go take a bath with some soap before you get in the Blue Lagoon. And then you put your bathing suit on, and then you go and get in the lagoon. So they are watching you. If you don't take a bath, they're going to say something. I saw them say something to somebody else, and I was just laughing in my head. But you do have to take a full-on shower before you get in, okay? So once we got out of the lagoon, they have a restaurant that's inside of they have a restaurant that's inside of there. I believe it's called Lava. And I was actually trying to make reservations for Lava before I actually got there. And I mean, I guess maybe I could have sent an email or something, but it's not like a normal restaurant where you just go online, Google Lava, and just make a reservation. No, when you go to their website, it asks for your reservation number. Like, what's your reservation number? Because they have a retreat that's there. They're really expensive retreat. It's beautiful, but they have a retreat there, and I guess those guests get priority or whatever. But when we got out of the lagoon, as we're checking out, the lady was there, and I was like, hey, is there any reservations for Lava? She was like, yeah, you can either wait or I can make your reservation. I'm like, which one is better? She was like, okay, just go over there and see if they have any seats. And then I went in, and they actually set us down. They set us down, and we had a very expensive meal, a very expensive lunch. It was like $100 and something. call it $120, $130. And we did not get a lot of food. So we decided that we were going to try Arctic char. So if you guys don't know what Arctic char is, never tried it, Arctic char is like salmon's little cousin. And when I saw it, yes, the money flying away. Who put that there? when I first saw Arctic char, I forgot that I ordered it. The first thing that popped in my head was like, oh, look, it's salmon. It's salmon. And so the way that they cooked it, it was like smoke. I was like, can you sear it? They didn't sear it enough. So we pretty much didn't like it. But they had Arctic char. We had Arctic char. They had this mushroom soup. Y'all, that mushroom soup was so good. I've never had any mushroom soup that was that good. It had like it was like fried pieces of oyster mushroom. So it's like a nice meaty texture. And I believe it was cod. I had cod. It was crazy how they did it. It was like cod, and then there was like it was like dates. The dates were on there, but I'm like, how does this work? But when it came out, it was like the dates were like baked really, really hard or fried really, really hard. It had like the texture of beef or something. And how they had it with the sauce, it was really good. And Isabella had a kids meal. She had fish, salad, and some French fries. Water is free in Iceland. It's a tourist trap. Water is a tourist trap in Iceland. If you go, Iceland has the most purest water. I tasted it. Listen, it's the most purest water. And if you ever buy bottled water in Iceland, they're just getting it from the tap and then they're just bottling it up. But yeah, so I'm trying to think what else that I have. They gave us bread. I two soups. So we had two soups. My meal, Isabella's meal, bread, the Arctic char. Y'all, I think that's all we had. And it was like $120, $140. I had decided that my internet wasn't working that well, so I wasn't able to convert stuff real fast. But yeah, their prices are real ghetto in Iceland, but the food was really good. So that was day one. I'm sorry, that was long. I'm trying to speed this up. That was day one, Blue Lagoon. We didn't do anything else. We checked in. The hotel that I was staying in had a kitchenette. I'm lying. We did do something else. I decided before I got there that I was going to save money by going to Costco. Live. I went to Costco, and Iceland is not cheap, you guys. I took a cab to Costco, and it was like maybe a 20-minute ride. Y'all, it was like $65. I swear, $65 one way, and then to get back another $60-something. I was like, this is not going as planned. And so I got to Costco, got my Costco membership. I'm super excited. Once again, my phone's not working. Well, I can't say it's not working, but my internet's not working properly, so I can't access my money app to convert. So I'm in there. I got two rotisserie. Did I get two? I got two rotisserie chicken. I got eggs. I got 4 pounds of strawberries. Isabella wanted to try some Icelandic yogurt called Skyr. I got Isabella some croissants. She wanted a little fruit platter. I got a bunch of nothing, y'all. It was like $100 and something. All right, so let me break this down. The little chicken, the rotisserie chicken here in the States, I just went to Costco. It's like $4.99. Y'all, anybody want to guess how much is it in Iceland?
$10.
Anybody?
$10. $10.
Sure is. $10 and some change. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. $10 and some change. I did not have my calculator, but once I got back and I was doing a review video, I was floored at the prices. All right, so that's the chicken. 2 pounds of strawberries. I got two pounds of strawberries in the little crate thing. Anybody want to guess how much them 2 pounds? And remember, everything's imported in Iceland. Anybody want to guess how much those 2 pounds was?
15.
About 9.
Lies. The lies. $18.88.
Oh my goodness.
For 2 pounds of strawberries. I got 4 of them. I got 4 pounds. I got 4 pounds of strawberries. $18. The croissants, it was like a 12 count. It was about $8. The Skyr, the yogurt, it was a little container. It was like $3 or $4, so that was pretty reasonable. Oh, I got salad. I got two salads. Two chicken Caesar salads. They were family size. Anybody want to guess how much those chicken Caesar salad was? Here at our Costco, it's about $8.
25.
I was gonna say 20.
Close. 15. It was 15 for the salad. 15 for the salad. Which was still expensive. I'm trying to think what else did I got. I got chicken. Oh, eggs. Lord have mercy. How much was them dang on eggs? Oh, I think I got 24. I got 24 eggs. How much did I pay? I wish I had my receipt. I remember. 24 eggs, you guys. How much y'all guess how much I paid for some eggs?
$12.
About 30 bucks.
Close. Those eggs, if I can get, I believe they're around about $11. $11. Yep. Did we get any cheese? They didn't have any cheese. Yeah. That was it. I got two chickens, 4 pounds of strawberries, some croissants. Isabella got a fruit platter. That was like $15 once I did the math. The pure yogurt, and y'all, that's it. I'm just like, what? My money? What is happening? Jeez, what is happening? All right. So that was that. So after the expensive trip to Costco and buying all of the expensive food, because my plan was try to cook some breakfasts. They didn't have the breakfast meat that, the normal breakfast meat. But my plan was to cook breakfast and maybe eat like a light lunch and then have a decent dinner while we're there. So yeah, that was that. Day 2, we did decide to explore around a little bit. We stayed downtown. We stayed at Culbertson. It's a little boutique hotel. They have kitchenettes and the rooms were really nice. And then it's right there. As soon as you walk out downtown, it's right there by Parliament and all that stuff. It's a bunch of stuff to do that's downtown, and there's several bus stops that's there. That was day 2. So day 2, we just did pretty much nothing, and we did go see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights tour that we did see, it was to the Aurora Base Camp. So I don't know if you guys ever saw that big bubble, with that you go in and you sit in and you look up and stuff like that. It was out there, and it was like way out there. But we did not see the Northern Lights, and it was cold. It was cold. I remember being cold that day. It wasn't. I remember my feet being cold, which was weird. The shoes that I decided to buy, I think they were more plastic than anything. Like the top part of it, I don't know, it was weird. It was that one pair. I never wore them again. But I do remember that day being a little bit cold. But it was nice. It was nice being at base camp. Base camp, they had tea and they had coffee. And then then they do like a show where they take you into the room, and then on the big screen you can watch, little highlights of the Northern Lights. And he kind of sort of talks a little bit about the Northern Lights and stuff like that. And then after that, you go out and you just look at the sky. You just watch. You just look. Wait. We didn't see anything. The one experience that I did pull from the Aurora Base Camp, if you're booking through Reykjavik Excursions, just know that even though at Base Camp, Aurora Base Camp said that we can come back. We can come back because we didn't see anything. And then the driver for Reykjavik Excursions also said that we can come back. All we have to do is call customer support and have them put us on a bus that had enough seats to Aurora Base Camp. Well, when I call customer support said they don't do that. So I'm just like, okay, this is ghetto. They don't do that. But on their cheaper Northern Lights tour, the bus tour, you can go and you can see the Northern Lights. You can get on that bus ride as many times as you're there in Iceland if you don't see the Northern Lights. So I'm just like, how is the Aurora Base Camp more expensive, but you only can go see it once, even though Base Camp is saying we can come back, plus the driver is saying one thing, customer service wasn't doing anything. But if you book the bus, the regular bus excursion through Reykjavik Excursions to see the Northern Lights, with the big bus, like the coach bus, you can, if you didn't see it on day 1, then you can go back on day 2 and day 3 and stuff like that until you can see it. So my personal recommendation for seeing the Northern Lights, if you're using Reykjavik Excursions, is to go ahead and get on that coach bus. Get on that coach bus with yourself or with your group, because, if y'all don't see it, at least for sure, 100% that, you guys can go back the next day or the next day and actually see it. Pick up for the Northern Light, it was 8 p.m. And we did not come back home until like 7 o'clock at night. Yep, so you're out there for a couple hours watching for the Northern Light. So bundle up, stay warm. Yeah, that was day 2. Day 3, we did a food tour. We did a food tour called Reykjavik Food Walk. And they have their own website, but I was also able to purchase that through Reykjavik Excursions. And I believe you can find that on Viator as well. But that was a really nice food tour. I found a really nice, a few different really nice spots to eat. So we started at the Hopper Theater, and then we kind of feel like we walked for maybe about, and it wasn't. I'm pretty sure we walked all day, but it didn't really feel like it because we were just kind of like hopping around. So we stopped at like 5 different places. We tried Icelandic version of pancakes. And so their version of pancakes is like basically like really thin crepes, but kind of rolled up. I don't like crepes, but I like these. I don't like pancakes, but I like these pancakes. They're really thin, and they had like a slight hint of sweetness in it. That was one. I got a chance to taste some real Arctic char, you guys. I fell in love with Arctic char. I already love salmon, but I absolutely fell in love with Arctic char because how they cooked it. I'll show you guys the pictures, but they bring out a pan, and inside the pan it had like 3 pieces of Arctic char, some arugula or some greenery, and like a few pieces of potato. It was absolutely amazing. I'll show you guys the restaurant. I don't know. I can't remember the name, but I'll show you guys the restaurant. We had that, and then we also had some cod. It was like a cod mix-up that was really good. What? Oh, Isabella remembered. It was called Messin. M-E-E? Thank you. It was M-E-S-S-I-N. They had the only Arctic char that I tried, the only cooked Arctic char that I tried, but it was really good. Thank you. Messin, M-E-S-S-I-N. They were really, really good. And the cod little dish was really, really good from there as well. The third thing that we tried was the hot dogs, the Icelandic. Oh, I'm sorry. We did go back to Messin, actually twice. That's how good it was. We went back to Messin twice. The first time I ordered to go, and I didn't like the what's the word? How they plated it up. I'm like, where's my arugula? I want my arugula too. Like I like the arugula. They just I don't know. I just feel like they just boxed. I don't know. I like the presentation more when we sat down. So we had to go order, and it tasted all right. But we eventually made a reservation and actually went back and actually sat down, and it was delicious, absolutely delicious. So the Arctic char was good. And then that platter was 4,990 Icelandic dollars. So it was like three little sizes of Arctic char, 5 potatoes, and some arugula. So that was, I guess, maybe about $30. So if you go and it's pretty much per person. The little dish that they bring out, pretty much per person. So $30 something per person. That was just that. The bread, everything's gonna cost you. Okay, the water was free though. The water was free. The third thing that we tried was the Icelandic hot dog. And y'all don't listen to the videos. They say it was nasty. It's not. It was not. I tasted it. It had its own little twist on ketchup on it. It tasted good. It tasted good. We went back. We had the hot dogs during the tour. Hot dogs are 700 Icelandic dollars, which is running about in my head, 100 Icelandic dollars is about 70 cents. Okay. So it was 700 Icelandic dollars. So it's running about $5 per hot dog, which is pretty expensive for a hot dog, but Iceland is expensive. So we did wind up eating hot dogs on 2 different occasions, all right? So that was the food walk tour. We do on the other day. Oh, Lord. Y'all, the next day we did snowmobiling. we did snowmobiling. I wanted to do something adventurous, and an adventure it was. It definitely was. All right. So it was pretty much an all-day thing. It was the Golden Circle tour and snowmobiling. And in all honesty, I think I'll choose South Coast next time. South Coast with the snowmobiling, because all we did was it was early in the morning. We went to this area that was supposed to be where it was like, where was it? The two sides of the, y'all know geography. Y'all know how was it two different continents? Not continents. Two different countries. Yes, let's just call it two different countries. With two different countries, you can actually see the split of the two different countries. I gotta Google it and figure out what the exact name for it. But I honestly didn't see nothing because it was so early in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock in the morning. Didn't really see anything, but that was the first stop. The next stop we went to see the geyser, and I could have skipped that too. And then that was it. I think that was it. That was the Golden Circle, child. I could have skipped it. I could skip it. But snowmobiling, oh my gosh, that was such an adventure that I probably won't do again unless, I'm with a group and my group wants to do it. But listen, I already had on a lot of clothes. Then, you got to put on once you get to the pickup point, there's like a huge pickup monster truck that fits like 30, 40 people in it. You get on the monster truck, and the monster truck takes you an hour up the glacier. One whole hour up. I didn't care, but it was an hour. An hour there, an hour back. So once you get up there, you gotta, keep your same clothes, whatever clothes you got on, you gotta put on the big, thick, the zipper thing, the jumper, and then go get on your snowmobile. I don't know. If you guys are bringing kids or know anybody that wants to bring kids to Iceland, I honestly won't recommend the snowmobile. I 100% understand why the minimum age for snowmobile is, I believe it's 6 or 7 years old, because while I was out there, like, ain't no seatbelt. There's no seatbelt. There's no strap. There's no strain, because the kids back there, there's no strain to tie around you or nothing. And so what I did, my daughter was back there. I kind of like backed up just a little bit, against her, so I can actually feel that she's back there, because the engine's so loud. As you're going to the left, it's white, like white. You can't see nothing. Like, visibility was like just about nothing. The only thing you could see was the person in front of you. So to the left, you got Snow White. To the right, you got Snow White. You can't see nothing. I kid you not, absolutely nothing. And they told us that we could tip over. We could tip over, and I didn't think it was going to happen to me. So I felt me tipping over. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm tipping over. They're like, if you tip over, just go with it. I'm like, don't. They said don't break the fall. Don't try to break the fall. Just go with it. Y'all, tipped over there. And they say, as you turn, so of course, go with it. And then, as you turn left and go with it, listen, we tipped over. And what I did not expect, we were okay. That was the softest fall I ever had in my life. 100% softest fall. But what I did not expect is to be down there in snow and it be thigh high. Y'all, my big behind could not get up. I could not get up. I needed help. Like, I was trying. I've never had trouble getting up in my life. I needed help. Me and my daughter, we needed help. So it was somebody that came over and they pushed the snowmobile back over. And if the snowmobile was close enough, I would have been able to grab onto the snowmobile and kind of like pull myself up. I had on so much clothing, y'all. Y'all ever had on so much clothing that your knees don't bend properly? Like, I can't describe it, but I had on so much clothing, so much that thing was so thick that, like, I could not. He did, he gave me his arm, and I had to like brace on his arm and then pull myself off. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. But it was, y'all, I've never been in. I don't even like snow. I don't like snow no more. I thought I wanted to build a snowman. No, ma'am. No, I don't think I like snow anymore. And I don't think I will snow build anymore unless my group decided they wanted to snow build for whatever reason. Then I would do it. It's kind of like zip lining. Like I'll do it, but that's not. I'll do it if my group does it. So, yeah, I was ready to get back. I was ready to get back as soon as we left. And we were out there for an hour. And like I said, you can't see anything to the right, you can't see anything to the left, and so all you can do as the driver is focus. I've never been in that situation before where all I can do is focus. And so I remember always yelling, "Bells, you okay back there?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." But I 100% see why snowmobiling is an extreme sport, because I see why it's an extreme sport, and I also see why the child needs to be 7 years old or 6 years old and older, because as a parent, you don't have time to be, tending to the kid, that's whining because they're scared or whatever. Like, you got to focus. Like, you have to focus. If you turn wrong or jerk wrong, y'all tipping over. You really have to focus. I've never been in that type of situation, but you really, y'all will see. Go ahead, we'll talk about it. But I've never been in that type of situation where I just had to focus so hard on doing the right thing or the wrong thing could happen, okay? And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, make sure you stay with us because there's there's drops and stuff." I'm like, what? That's something you need to put in the description so I can make a better informed decision. They're like, stay with the group because in certain areas, if you're not with the group, you could get lost. Y'all, I 100% see how you could get lost out there. Like, if you don't stay with the group, like I saw their lights. I saw the lights on the snowmobile, and that's it. So if you don't stay close enough, then yeah, I can see how you can get lost. I can see how you could tip over. I could see. I was a little afraid. I was a little bit anxious. I was ready to get back. And once we was up that snowmobile, listen, I was so happy, so happy. So that was my adventure on snowmobile. We got amazing pictures. It was fun. It was fun. I don't know the word for it. It was fun, but it was nervous. It was a whole bunch of mixed feelings about that snowmobile situation. But it was an experience, once in a lifetime experience. I can say that. That was snowmobiling. What else did we do? I don't know. I can't remember anything else that we did. I'll see when we see. But anybody have any other questions about excursions and stuff? There's so many different things that you can do in Iceland. Anybody got any questions before I rambled on, I'm sorry. Anybody got any questions about the excursions or anything before I start sharing my screen?
No, but you would actually go back?
Oh, to snowmobile or to Iceland?
To Iceland in general.
Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, I'm definitely going. I'm trying to go to Iceland once a year. Yep, I definitely will go back to Iceland. Snowmobiling, I don't know about that. I honestly don't. I will go if my group goes, but that's not something that I'm going to book on my own anymore.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions about the excursions that we did more? Hold on, where's my thing? I feel like I don't know. When I see the pictures, I'll be able to tell you more. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen over here, and I'm in Delta. Because Delta has some good flights. And I think it was Miss Raquel that told me too that they have JFK. It was in New York to Iceland. But
yeah, you can get it on Delta from JFK.
All right.
Non-stop.
Thank you, ma'am. We flew Boston to Iceland, and so the code is KES, Keflavik. And it was 4 hours and 30 minutes, but coming back, it was like 5 hours and some change. I guess they took a different route, okay? So let's do this. I'm about to just plug some stuff in, and I'm going to see if I can see any of these hotels just so I can show you guys the names. But I visited like 6 different resorts or more. I don't know. I just kept, every time I passed by one, I'm like, oh, let me go look. It looked all right. Let me go look. And I'm really glad that I did. I found that in Iceland, they didn't, have like the suite, like the luxury type suite. I don't know. If you ever go see properties and stuff, I always ask to see the standard room for sure. So if the standard room looks great, then you know that the other room should look a little bit better. Okay. So I found a trip, a flight out of Boston, and this is nonstop. Oh, actually, this is not. This one goes from Boston to Detroit, and then this one's going through New York. Okay, so this one's not nonstop, but we're gonna keep going. All right.
If you just click on view more flights, then you can see if they have any nonstop flight.
Oh no, I know Iceland Air. I think they're part. Well, are they partners? Let me see something.
I don't know if Delta flying nonstop from Boston, but I know definitely from JFK.
You know, let me look up JFK. I want to look at a nonstop flight. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's redo this.
If they let you, if you put in NYC, you'll get JFK, LaGuardia, Iceland, and Newark, 4 airports for the shot of one.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, while that's going, so I already saw one of the hotels. I did we did the lava show. I remember that we did the lava show. Like they have like real lava show you. Oh, look at that, $21.52 for 2 people. We did the lava show too, and they have like the it's a lot of things they have. All right, so look, nonstop right there out of JFK. All right. So we passed by this hotel here. I don't know what the inside of this hotel looks like, but it is a pretty big hotel. But right on the outside, there was nothing to do. So I was like, okay, I wouldn't. I made the decision in my head that I wouldn't choose this one. I did not see this one. Let me see. I did not see this one. There's a lot of Curo. Didn't see this one. Let me see. I'm just gonna search. All right. So let me run through. All right, so the ones that I saw, so I don't know if they're going to have mine, but we stayed at Culbertson. Oh, they do. We stayed at Culbertson downtown. Culbertson is really nice and cozy. There's, I don't know how many rooms it is, but they have like only 4 categories of rooms. It was nice. It was nice. And the most of the rooms comes with a kitchenette. Let's see.
They
and the
only
bus
have
stop.
22 rooms. It says it right there.
All right, thank you. 22. But it's not a big hotel. It's not a big hotel, but they do have a restaurant that's attached to it. We did not eat breakfast there though. Oh, you can't see the what you call it. But this is kind of sort of what it looks like. All of the rooms except for the biggest one only come with 1 king size bed. King size bed, and you do have like a pull-out sofa bed. All right? So that's Culbertson. So you guys write this stuff down, Culbertson. The other one that was really close by that's group trip worthy for me, and it's downtown. It was it was Saga. I don't have it. Hotel. Okay, so they don't have. Okay, so here, look, it's actually this brand right here, and it's one of the new ones. You see this Hotel Reykjavik Grand. I actually didn't go see the Grand. I saw Saga. Saga. I will put clients in there. I will put my brand name on that one. So that is one of the ones. So Culbertson, Hotel Reykjavik, Saga. Those are the 2 that I saw downtown that I will put my name on. I saw Center Hotel. I did not like it. Would not put my name on it. Won't touch it. Won't stay there. None of it. It wasn't my. It's not my type of hotel. It just wasn't my standard, right? So that was Center Hotel. So I saw 3 hotels when we were downtown. One hotel that I did not have to see was Edition. I know that's Marriott. That's 5-star across the board. I didn't have to see that one. I 100% know that will meet my standard, and that will meet my client standard, that will meet my group standards as well. So those are 3 hotels downtown that I would definitely put people back in. All right. Another hotel, Alda. They don't have it. I went to see Alda, right? So it's like that Alda, Alda Hotel. I like Alda Hotel. It has some good stuff in the area, but if you're trying to go see like some of the main attractions, you're gonna have to walk like 20 minutes or so. I like Alda, but I like downtown better. Alda's not downtown. The hotel, the brother sister property for the Alda was Canopy. Oh, actually, this is it right here. Canopy. Yep, this is it. I really like Canopy. Canopy was really nice. I would definitely put my name on that, my brand name, and I would definitely put people there if we were looking to stay in that area. So it's more towards it's a 20-minute walk or so from the hotel that I was staying at. But one thing about this area here, even though I wouldn't stay in the area, there's nothing wrong with the area. I'm trying to think why. I just like walking out downtown and then seeing all the, I don't know. I just like downtown better. This hotel was really nice. The Alda was really, really nice. Close to Alda and Canopy is a store called Bonus. If your clients are going to be shopping, you want to send them to Bonus, not I think it's called 7-Eleven. No, it's not 7-Eleven, but what is it? Thank you. Isabella said it's called 10-11. Don't send clients there. Tell your clients don't go there because they'll have the same bread or the same chips, but 3 times the amount as Bonus. So we shopped at Bonus for like our seasonings and our cheeses and stuff like that. But still, it's Iceland, so everything's expensive, okay? So Canopy. I saw Canopy. And then the other hotel that I did see was, I saw two hotels. Well, I take that back. Let me just type it in. Okay, don't even come up, okay? I believe it's like 4-star. That's probably why it's not in here, but Fox Hotel. Fox Hotels. Fox Hotel. I saw Fox Hotel Baron, Baron. I would not touch it. I honestly didn't even see the room. I knew from the lobby that wasn't my type of hotel, and it was extremely, extremely small. That's just me. I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I don't even think it would help me to see the rooms because I can already tell. You know how you can see the lobby, you can kind of tell what it's going to look like. I didn't like it. However, there was Fox Hotel Baron. Didn't like it, wouldn't touch it, wouldn't put my name on it, wouldn't book it, all right? That's Baron. However, Fox Hotel Reykjavik. I don't want to mess it up, right? It's similar to that, Reykjavik. Fox Hotel Reykjavik is like a 10-minute walk from Fox Hotel Baron. This is like the big one, the biggest one, one of the biggest ones in Reykjavik. It's big. I will put my name on it. The only thing about this one is ain't nothing outside. Like, you walk outside the hotel, there's maybe a few other hotels there. The nearest food place, like I was questioning the person that was giving me the property inspection. Y'all had all kind of property inspections late at night. I did all kinds of stuff. Like, it was just late up. And I tried to plan them, but listen, couldn't plan them. But I saw most of these hotels without, and it was at night. But the one thing I didn't like about this hotel was that the location that it was in, there was no food over there. You look out your window, I didn't see, when I pick a hotel for clients, I want to look out the window and I want to see food options for them so that they don't have to search and figure out what they're going to eat. They can actually go choose and pick foods and stuff like that. And I honestly didn't see that for this hotel. However, the rooms were decent. The breakfast area was really big. The lunch and dinner area, that was a really, really big area. But it is a hotel that I will put my name on. But I don't think I'll put a group there, even though it's a group hotel. If you guys want food and stuff, you guys can get it there, or you guys can jump on the rent a bus and go to wherever the food is. I don't like this hotel because the area. The hotel's nice, but I don't like the area that the hotel is in. It's not accessible, if that makes sense. I personally would stick more towards downtown or Alda or the Canopy because it's walkable. As soon as you go outside, boom, you automatically got something to do, right? So I think those are the hotels: Fox Hotel Baron, Fox Hotel Reykjavik, Canopy, Alda, Culberson, Saga. Yeah, I saw 6 hotels. Well, 6. I approve of 6 of them. Well, I approve of 5 of them. I saw Center Hotel. I saw 7 hotels. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. I saw 7 hotels when I was in Iceland because I took it that serious. Like it me finding proper places to put people. That's serious for me. So 7. All right. Anybody got any questions about any of the hotels? No questions? All right, I get it. It's getting late. All right. So that's the hotels. Transportation. If you want your clients to have private transfers, oh, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. That's the only thing I say is it's gonna cost you. Oh, this one here, 101. 101 hotel is really good as well. I didn't see it, but I saw so many different YouTube videos on it. I would have liked to stay at 101 hotel as well. Yeah. So those are the hotels. Let me see if they have any. What was that? I'm go to the next page and see if they got any excursions. All right. So if you guys are adults and you're going to Iceland, it's not just the Blue Lagoon. You have Sky Lagoon. Sky Lagoon, you have to be 12 years old or older to go into Sky Lagoon. So I didn't get a chance to go see Sky Lagoon. And of course, you can always drive while you're in Iceland if your clients, that's what your clients want to do. It may be a cheaper route because everything is really expensive. Like I believe to get from the airport to the hotel is probably going to be like maybe $70 or so. It's worth it to actually. There are no activities, so that's what I came for. There's no activities. It's definitely worth it to book the shuttle from the hotel to the airport and airport to hotel. But the one thing that I do want to tell you guys, I said I was going to mention it, is if you're booking the Reykjavik excursions, the bus, from the airport bus, just know that if you're staying downtown, it's going to drop you off at the bus stop. Our bus stop was maybe a 3-minute walk from the hotel, so it wasn't that far. And I don't think any of the bus stops are far. When you get to the bus, I don't know. I think Iceland was lacking customer service. That's just my experience. I've been to a lot of places. I really feel like they're lacking in the customer service department. Let's say, how you're getting on the bus or you're struggling with your bag. Somebody be like, oh, I get it. Let me help. Nah, they don't have none of that. None of that. Even for the Hotel Culberson, the one that I was staying at, we took our bags up there. We got on the elevator. We drug our bags all the way to our room, down the stairs, all of that. So there's no, in all of the hotels that I went in, there's no luggage or concierge. Maybe at Edition, there probably will be, but ones that I visited, I did not notice any luggage person per se or bell person that will actually help you with your bags and stuff. I'm going to stop sharing. Trying to think. So fast forward back to the our ride home. Not ride home. Our ride to the airport. The shuttle that we booked, it was very busy. It was not busy. It was very packed. Like we were in there like sardines. Even though we paid for the ticket, I was expecting a seat or somewhere to put my bags. No, we were standing. So if you're booking the shuttle, something like that, it's kind of like maybe prepare your client because, I was mad that I didn't know that it was going to be like that. So if I send clients back solo, I'll kind of prepare them that, look, they're not going to help you with your bags. They're not as friendly as, they are in the United States. So let me help you with that and stuff like that. That's just not them. And, if you're booking the shuttle, just kind of want them. I don't know. Let them know. Hey, it's a possibility that, that the bus could be packed and this and this, and you might have to stand up while you're on your way to the airport. And listen, if they want private shuttles, get them in that private shuttle. But I can almost guarantee you, when they see the price of their private shuttle, they be like, no, I'll stand up on the bus. I'll stand up on the bus and I'll hold my bags. Because it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's very expensive. All right. Any questions? Last thing I'm gonna do over here is run through these questions, and I'm gonna show y'all my pictures. Oh, we did have a photo shoot while we we're there as well. All right, any questions? Nope. All right. Question, Ms. Sharon said, how cold was it? Girl, it was -4. -4, -4 lower. What excursion did you enjoy? The one that I enjoyed the most was the Blue Lagoon. I really wish that I had time to go back, and I wish that I had time to explore Perla. Perla is like imagine the big globe. You sit on the inside, and they have like the northern lights in there, or just like a different show and stuff in there. I wish that I had time to go see to do the Iceland flyover. Yeah, Miss Sharon, was cold. Yep, that was cold. But get your hand warmer. How was your reception? My reception for my phone. Oh, it was raggedy. I'm pretty sure. I finally had a chance to figure out to get my eSIM. I got an eSIM. I got that working. So once that was working, everything was all good. And that was from Miss Anita. Miss Tamika said, how was the food? Listen, the food was delicious, Miss Tamika. I don't know what they're talking about. They must have ate at the cheap restaurant. Maybe it's why my food was so expensive. But one restaurant that I did eat at, it was called Icelandic Street Food. And that's where I tasted the Icelandic soup for the first time. Their Icelandic soup over at Icelandic Street Food, it was about $22, per bread bowl with soup. But the special thing about this restaurant is whatever soup that you get, it's like you get like unlimited refills of the lamb or tomato soup. So my recommendation, if you go to that restaurant, would be to get one of the higher end seafood, get one of the higher end soups, the seafood, one of the fisherman soups, because there's no refills on that. Your refill is going to be the lamb soup, or it's going to be the tomato soup. So that was my recommendation. But listen, any day, I think we ate there like 2 times at least. And it was good. It was absolutely good. Bells liked it. I liked it. And when I go back, I'm taking my group there so they can have unlimited soup. Listen, everybody's going to be full. And then that Messen restaurant is right next door to it, right? So the food was delicious. I did not have any bad food. But, oh, yes, I did. I'm lying. We on that food tour, we had a chance to try fermented shark. Y'all, that was nasty. Listen, one and done. It was disgusting. I tasted an ammonia. I couldn't describe it, but it was. If y'all know what ammonia smell like, that's what I tasted. Not tasted. I didn't taste it, but it was like in the back of my throat. I can't describe it, but it was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I had a chance to try some. It was like a drink. It was like an Icelandic drink, but it wasn't like alcoholic. All right. So food was amazing. I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything bad besides that fermented shark. Didn't like it. Oh, I'm lying. I tried something else. It was what was the ice cream called? It sounds really weird when we gonna say it, but it was really, really good. Isabella. It was pretty much bread, the sourdough. It was the bread and then they made ice cream from it. It reminded me of cookies and cream, across between cookies and cream and butter pecan. It was really, really good. Oh, called rye bread ice cream. Rye bread ice cream. It was good. Sounds weird, but it was really good. So the food was good. Miss Stacy said, how did you pack for the cold climate? 3 layers. How did I pack? I had multiple sets of thermals. It's the bottom layer. The middle layer, of course, was the pants, whatever pants I was going to be wearing, and whatever sweater I was going to be wearing. And then the top layer is going to be your jacket. All right. Let's see. How long was the flight? Was it direct? So I answered that one. Miss Anita was 4 hours and 30 minutes from Boston, and back it was like 5 hours. Miss Michelle said, what is the best area to visit in Iceland? I recommend the downtown area. I really love being downtown. Everything was in close proximity, walking distance. Everything was nice. All right, Miss Cletus is talking about the food. Is there a high low season? So low season is when I went. So low season is going to be around winter time. But when we go back, we are going to go back in September so that there's more daylight. Sounds like she says New York. All right. So that was it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start sharing the pictures. Let's do this. All right. Come on, come on. All right, Iceland. All right. And I don't believe these pictures are in any specific order. All right. And then the last day we did do a photo shoot there. So these are going to probably be a lot of the pictures that you guys are going to see first. And if you guys are warning about a photographer, listen, everything is expensive and nice. But everything. I was looking for a cheaper photographer, could not find it. Photographer that we use, I found them on Flytography, I believe. Yeah, Flytography. $323. $323 for our photo shoot. It is what it is. All right. All right. So these are, and then this is a real mountain in the back. Like it's not like Photoshop. That's like the mountain. All right. So can y'all see? I think I can.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. And so this was out there at the park where the two areas out. I don't know what it's called. All right. So this is snow. This is us on the snowmobile. This is the church. Oh, we did go into the church. We went into the church, see the inside of the church. It's free to get into the church, but if you want to use the elevator to go up, it's going to cost. I don't know how much it was. I didn't much look into that. All right. So this is the Icelandic hot dog place. There's a snowman that was there at the geyser. This is a parliament over here. Everything's very small. Okay, what is this? So this is at the church, inside of the church. Right. This is this is the hot dog place. This is what the sign looks like. But I thought that they were very good. Really? Let me refresh. Let me see. All right, let me refresh. Give me a second. One second. They gotta be draped in town. This foolishness. All right. So this was out there, 8 o'clock or so in the morning on a snowmobile. All right, that's the church. That's the snowman. Y'all look, this is just the snow. This thing is deep. So imagine tipping over. You would think that the whole thing would fall on you, but it actually doesn't. It was a really soft fall. Right? So the snowmobile, then that's at the Harper over there. That's where the food tour started at, Harper. And this is the rye bread ice cream. Right? This is where we tried the one of the lamb soups and the fermented shark. And it snowed, like snowed for real. That was our first time seeing snow. Like, you know, we've seen it on TV, but that was our first time. And we were all bundled up. Oh, your shoes. You're going to need something called crampons. Sounds weird, but crampons. CRAPONS, and it keeps you from, listen, it's snowy and it's icy everywhere. Crampons are like clamps as you walk. They're kind of like, yes, this is annoying. Oh my gosh. I need better. Okay, thank you. Because I need some better internet. All right. That's the Rainbow Street. Here is the monster truck. They drove us an hour there and an hour back. You know how much clothes I got on? I got this jacket on, y'all. That black jacket. I got this jacket on, and this big old thing over the jacket. So we had on a lot of clothes, and we're not hot. We're not hot at all. All right. So I don't want to play with snow. We did the lava show. On it, make a snow angel. There's more snow. So at our World Base Camp, we decided to make snow angels. This is the one of the smaller geysers. So every 5 minutes or so, water will shoot like so far in the air. right. This is outside of, we were at Fox Hotel, the big one, Fox Hotel or Reykjavik. So that's that nasty Arctic, nasty fermented shark. This is inside of the church. This is the lava show. So they take real lava from the volcano and they kind of like melt it down and, you know, they have a show. All right, so that's the church. And this is where we got the hot bread ice cream from, Loki. This is where the church is right behind us. This is, I don't even know why I got it there. All right. Oh, another reason why I like downtown is because they have something called, I forget what it's called, but it's the old post office, and inside of there, it's like multiple different restaurants that's inside of there. So that'll be a good place to just go and just taste food. All right. Yep, outside. So this is the hot dog. Right. Lava show, that's more snow. Yeah, we were out pretty late. Well, I mean, we got dark early, so when you're there, it'll be late and you won't realize it's late. But this is the hot dog thing. Come on. Well, this is the, it may not look like anything, but it was good. It was seafood soup. It had like shrimp and stuff on the inside. And this is the lava suit she wanted to put on. And then it's a thing over at Loki Restaurant. You can find that you're there. This is the cod. The cod, what it's called, but this is it was like messed and it was actually good. All right. And this is the lamb soup. It was actually pretty good. We got this from Icelandic Street Food. This is the Aurora Base Camp. Right. These are the pancakes, the Icelandic pancakes. The area again. There's a huge tree out there in the middle of downtown. We're out to just turn around. Oh, this is a picture of some prices. So 8 pieces for $1,800. So basically 70 cents times 18 for 8. Anybody got a calculator? 70 cents times 18. All right. This is the soup place. All right. So at one place, the old post office, they had a bunch of keys there. I guess it was the post office. I don't know. This is over at the base camp. This was, I guess, the cashapp. And this is the seafood. It has the second one from earlier. Has some seafood on the inside. All right. Ooh, almost done. Oh, they had ice skating out there. I think it was about 2,000 Icelandic dollars. Yeah, she said 2,000. And this is the Blue Lagoon. You guys look so picturesque. Oh, the pictures are in order that it was taken in. It was very cool once you're out of the water. Come on. All right, let's see. Lagoon. That's base camp again. Oh, this is that Arctic char. The smoked Arctic char. This is that face mask. This is, I don't know where we were. This is the Icelandic street food, where they had the soup for $22 and you kind of get unlimited refills. The little famous cat. Look, can't see those pictures, but oh Lord. Sorry, I'm trying to go to these fast. All right, that's the Blue Lagoon. So it was really cold. It wasn't cold when you're in the water. So once we got out of the water, I got a better chance to see the view. So there's like a clear wall there. And so in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go out there and get some pictures. You guys, I went out there with my robe on, and I didn't have any shoes on, y'all. It was, oh my gosh, it was so cold. I guess because I didn't have any shoes on, but it was freezing, absolutely freezing. So I wouldn't do that. But this is one of the pictures. Just being up there, it's so beautiful. Right, so this is the lagoon area. At the Icelandic street food place, you get free waffles. So waffles like a dessert. This is the mushroom soup, so good, and that's mushroom. That's not meat. All right, and then this is that cod. Y'all see the dates? They look like beef, don't it? All right, this is the little lagoon. That's the sun coming up. Coffee. Right. This is over at lava. The lagoon. Right. And I think that is it. Snowman, snow angels, bridge at the Blue Lagoon, more Blue Lagoon, and more pictures. Let's see, professional pictures. All right. Hot dog. This is lamb soup. Actually pretty good. This is the kids' meal there. Look like a pretty healthy kids' meal. All right. Oh, this is the Arctic chart. Like salmon. That was some of the cod. That's us out there. Good snow angels. All right, I think that is it. All right. The waterfall. Egg. Oh, this little boat thing. I don't know what it is, but I thought it was the cutest thing. And the Rainbow Street. More pictures. Oh, we saw Mufasa. You guys, Iceland does something different, totally different. So when we were halfway in the movie, minding our business. Y'all, the movie went to break. So we got a 10-minute break in the middle of the movie. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like I don't know what to do. I used the restroom already. What do we do? But in Iceland, they have movie breaks in the middle of the movie. And picture.
That's how it is too in Jamaica. You get
Really?
to go get popcorn and stuff like that, or use the bathroom.
Listen, I
Intermission.
was
They call it in Jamaica. They call it intermission.
Yeah, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? All right, and then this is the Harper concert hall. And let's mark it. This is the same one actually. All right, and then this is Plaza Hotel. The view from Plaza Hotel. All right, I should be almost done. That's my Plaza. There you go. All right, I think, that's the Northern Lights. The phone called it better. Very faint, but we saw them. All right, that's it. That is it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know it's long. I'm trying to work on it, but that was it. That was my Iceland. I will definitely go back. We will be back. And, yeah, this will be snowmobile. Any questions?
This is how did you get from the building into the lagoon? Like
the building. Oh, so you probably saw it on. I'm trying to get this thing from stopping. Something to share. There, you probably saw it on Instagram. It's like literally a walkout. Like
okay.
When you're on the inside, nice and cozy. Like then there's like the water. The water starts on the inside, and it just kind of like goes out into the thing.
Okay, so it's like a walk up, kind of like a swim up.
Yes. Yeah. Walk out, swim up, and well, yeah. It's swim out, like a swim out. Yeah, a gigantic swim out.
Okay.
All
You
right.
see, I'm cold. I got cold. What's next to you?
How you cold and you in New York?
Oh,
It's cold here.
yeah, it's cold,
It's
but
cold in
everything
New
you were
York
talking
today.
about, that 3 layers, the snow, all of that's us already.
That's what we do every day, right? Did you
Yeah,
have ski clothes on? That's what it looks like. You need some ski clothes.
yeah, that's what I think.
So
Hmm.
I bought ski clothes, but I did not wear them at all. I didn't wear them
Oh,
because I felt like they were too bulky. So the pants,
oh,
the tights that you saw me with the black one, I doubled them up. So whatever pants I wore, one day I even wore jeans. I didn't think I was gonna be able to wear jeans because of the rain and stuff like that. Up under it, I wore my water resistant fleece pant, my fleece tights. So I never remember my thighs, my legs and stuff being cold. I vaguely remember my hands being cold more than anything. I don't remember being like shivering cold or anything. I don't remember that at all. So the double fleece pants that I had on, they worked. They absolutely worked.
and Uggs. You need Uggs. Uggs are some kind
Yep.
of layered
Yep.
fleece boots. No.
Yes, they were fleece. I had on fleece socks, fleece. They were water resistant. They had to be water. I don't know if Uggs are water resistant, but I bought some water resistant boots that had fleece in it.
And you have to remember that Iceland is surrounded by water, so inland is going to be way much colder and with the breeze and wind and stuff like that. So the humidity, they don't have no humidity basically.
Yep.
Wow. I'm from New York. Going to ice and snow is not exciting to me. I guess when you're from Florida and you've never seen snow, that's exciting. But we don't want to see
Yes.
snow. We see snow every year in New York.
Yeah. Some people may go for the Northern Lights or for the Blue Lagoon. I went for all of them.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. I have a friend who took a cruise. She took a cruise up there. She said, I forgot where they went.
Fun?
Was it what?
Did they have fun?
She loved it. She would want to go back too. She went into those what do you call those things? Those hot tubs or whatever with the water. I think she went to the Blue Lagoon and another one. There was another one she said she went to. She loved it.
Yes.
She said it was very refreshing. The air was clear. She liked it.
Yep. I liked it.
Nope.
All right. Any other questions? All right. I know we're on for quite some time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but listen, I enjoyed the webinar. I hope you guys enjoyed the webinar. If you guys have any additional questions, you guys can post it in the agent group or you guys can message me. But if you guys don't have any other questions, I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for sharing, and
Thank
everybody,
you.
prosperous 2025.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely. So
Thank
you're welcome.
you.
We're going to be having videos coming up probably next week or the week after that, getting you guys prepared for 2025, talking about strategies, and even starting over if you guys need to start over. Listen, it's okay, 100% okay to start over. It happens to the best of us. So, yep, wish you guys an amazing 2025. It's going to be a good year. We just got to make it a good year. All right?
What about an update on the Travelpreneur Dreams website, the maintenance part?
Yes. I'm going to stop recording, but yes. That's a good one. Stop.